What's going on? It's Frank back with another Frank Look At. And this Frank Look At is being made earlier than I would have thought. I thought I would be posting the Sunday Frank Look At, or like recording the Sunday Frank Look At like past midnight, closer to 1 a.m. It's like 10 p.m. right now, and I'm filming the Frank Look At. And I am pretty happy with my decision. And that decision was to not go out. Well, I went out, but not to stay out. Also, I'm just finding a staple for some reason, like right on my table. That's weird. Anyways, so let's start the story and how we got here, because I think it's pretty interesting. So, housewarming party up in the city for my friend that I've gone up. He just moved apartments again, so I go up to the city, and I told myself before, and I wasn't going to drink that much because I had quite a bit of drinks last weekend and stayed out late. So I was saying, you know what? I'm not going to drink that much, but I'm still going to go out. And, you know, as the night progressed, talking to people, socializing, I did end up having like 2.5 shots total. For about the 3 hours I was there. So a little bit less than a shot per hour. Yeah, I was there from like 6 to 9, so yeah. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not drinking. I'm having a good time, but also last weekend I didn't probably go to bed until 3 a.m. And that's not good. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that 2 weeks in a row, because that is not me. And also, another reason I don't want to drink that much is because, yeah, last weekend I had a lot of drinks, but 2 weekends ago, I did have a pint and 3 Udebergs. And I was like, you know what? This is probably the first time in hell long where I've drank on 3 weekends in a row. But to me, that's insane. And it's not like, oh, you just don't want to go out and socialize. I went out and socialized. I just didn't want to go out, like out tonight. No, that's fine. And I'm really happy with the decision. And I think it also shows maturity. It's because also, like, here's 2 things. One, if I went out, I would be spending more money, and then I'd have to Uber home. That would probably be at minimum, just to say I don't drink. I just get an Uber. Probably at minimum $40, maybe $35. What else is there? If I did go out, I'll probably be more inclined to drink. And I guess I don't want to I've already drank 3 weekends in a row now. I did 2.5 shots today. About, I don't know, 7 to 10 drinks last Saturday, and then 3 Udebergs and a really strong German beer. And it's like, and also people say, oh, like this generation, Gen Z doesn't drink. I was like, I fucking drank a lot when I was younger, when I was in college, when I lived in Spain. Like, you could even make an argument, summer of 2018 through June, through COVID, you don't consider it an alcoholic. I would drink multiple times a week and get drunk multiple times per week. But now I'm an adult. I have a well-paying job. It's just one of those things. It's just like, I don't need to drink. I don't need to. And I don't even need to go out. Like, I had a fun time. I went up there. I got some steps in, walked to the train station, then did that walk I did last week up to taking the train from the city to the Muni stop, and then it's just pretty much a straight shot north. Did that. And yeah. Like, it is what it is. And I think me in the past, I think me maybe at 24 or 25, I don't think much is 26. But me at 24 or 25 would be like where I would probably be like, damn, I would be like second guessing myself on going out. But no, I'm happy. I get to go to bed. I get to drink water. I get to go to bed at a reasonable time. And also, in like 3 weeks, I'm going to a bachelor party, bro. Come on. And that's actually that's going to be That's the goal. I'm not gonna have any alcohol, no nothing until the bachelor party. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Like, I felt really happy. My brother gave me a ride home. We both live close to each other, so yeah. So it was great. Fun times. I thought the vibes were good. Met some new people. Enjoyed ourselves. Did forget someone though that I had known for probably 10ish years. Just but didn't see all that much. Friend of a friend. And my brother recognized him. Didn't remember his name though. I didn't even recognize him. I tried to introduce myself again. What's your name? Not the end of the world. We moved past it. Also, something that's been good. I've kind of been off the dating apps for about 2 weeks now, and I think my mindset in this, I'm gonna keep the apps, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna be like, whatever happens, happens. And someone has a friend of a friend or something. Cool, we work with that. But I don't want to get too much into that because that could go into weekly goals. But compared to where I was, about a month ago, like I felt very anxious and very stressed about a lot of things for whatever reason. Because I was like really like grinding the dating apps and stuff. I feel good. There's some whatever stuff, but like that's just normal stuff. I feel very calm, and I think that's what matters the most. I think I'm also gonna start playing GeoGuessr. We'll see though. I may do that. That may be something I get into because I looked like $5 a month, I think. Okay, so $60 a year to play GeoGuessr. And I love GeoGuessr. I love, as a history guy, I love GeoGuessr. So I don't know. We're in a good spot. And I'm really happy with the spot. Where everything just feels comfortable. And I couldn't be happier. Also, check this out. I'm wearing jorts. They're a bit more baggier than they make out to be right now. Jorts, I wear Converse. Converse are off now, but I wore jorts. I'm skinny ass legs, man. I've always had skinny legs, even when I was squatting for rugby and football. I'm starting to ramble now, but I don't know. I just want to keep talking. I've also feel like I found a better routine with video games. And I think that could even be better if I had GeoGuessr into the mix. Because I think, frankly, and this kind of maybe leads to some hip tightness. I haven't been going home and not doing shit. And like, oh, video games not doing shit. I haven't even been playing video games. I've just been laying down and like in my bed, which has not been good. I think because I'm laying on like a soft surface, my hip isn't feeling good. And as a hip, I've had issues with in the past because of sports. But if I'm off it a bit more, or if I'm, not just laying down as much, I think it'll help. And just walking helps. Walking helps everything. Walking is the best thing for you. I mean, we weren't running yet, but we were walking. We're always walking. But yeah, I feel good. I feel like everything's where it should be, I feel like. I feel healthy. I mean, so I looked at, what's it called? Oh yeah, I looked at when I last had a physical, which was maybe a bit too long ago, if I'm being honest. Yeah, when I last had a physical. I've lost almost 20 pounds since that last physical. And I think the one thing I could do to be even healthier is during the school week, eat more fruit at work. Just you have two pieces of fruit at work with some nuts. I'm good on like the nuts and stuff, but it's like I don't eat enough fruit, I feel like. But does my face look thinner? I think my face looks thinner. I think that's where like the biggest thing is. My face looks thinner. I was told by a few people like who haven't seen me in a while, like you look really good. And I feel good. I want to feel better. And this kind of goes to this, is like, I don't have 3 or even 2 big meals a day. I only have 1 big meal a day, and that's dinner. But I do need to eat more fruit throughout the week. That's a big thing. But we'll talk about that. What, do I film it tomorrow? I think I may film it tomorrow. The weekly goals. So yeah, this has been a Frank Look At. A lot of rambling. We're gonna title this video I don't know, good decisions? We'll title it Happy Decisions. Yeah, we'll title it Happy Decisions. But yeah, this has been a Frank Look At, and I'll see you next time. Peace.